Hey everyone, welcome back. I am Nicole Frolick, and today I want to wish you guys all a very happy new year. Welcome to 2020. This is going to be my January reading for the month of January, obviously. I do a crystal reading every month. Before I start though, I want to pick my final winner. I didn't pick last night. I didn't do it live, but I'm going to do it right now. There is one final winner who will win a 1-month coaching program with me. You sign up to my alchemy program, and so let's go right now. I'm going to look. Let's see who's the winner. We've got one. Oh no, there's two in there. So hold on. And we have one here. Patrick Riley, you have won a 1-month coaching program with me, and I don't know if it's going to show there. You can see it. Patrick, I'm so excited to work with you. You've been a blessing on the group, all of the insight you've been sharing, and I'm excited to work with you for a month. What a beautiful way to finish off that giveaway. So thank you to all of you who've joined, and all of you are still getting a 20-minute coaching call with me this month. I've already sent out the email to all of you, and I hope those of you who haven't signed up yet get your 20-minute coaching call with me. Okay, guys, let's get into your January reading 2020. Wow, this month there's a lot going on. We've got the Saturn-Pluto conjunction on the 12th. It's a huge astrological alignment because it's calling for your truth to really come forward. The things that are not really aligned with your truth right now are being asked and called to fall away. There's a lot of accountability being asked of you to be held to a high standard. You must show up. You must show up in your truth. And those who don't show up in their truth around you will likely begin to fall away. Okay, so we have our first two cards here. Let's see, the first one, Petrified Wood, Past Life Embrace. And the second one, Garnet, Manifestation of Purpose. Clearly not being able to speak very well in 2020 already. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to pick two more. I kind of like picking 4, and since it's a 4-year, I think I should pick 4. So we have Petrified Wood and Garnet, Manifestation of Power. Here's the second one, beautiful Howlite, Spiritual Beginnings. Beautiful Howlite, Spiritual Beginnings. One more for this reading. What is in store for us for 2020? What do the crystals want to share with us? This is my liquid crystal oracle deck of the Atlantean times. It's one of my favorite decks that I work with. That one almost came out. Let's find out. Give us one more card here to work with for. There we go. Okay, we have Dioptase, the Healing Heart. Oh, wow. There is a lot going on here. Past life embrace, spiritual being, the healing heart, and manifestation of your purpose. These all feel very, very grounded in this 2020 energy, to be quite honest. Okay, I'm going to sit with the cards for just a moment, and I'll be right back with the reading. All right, this is going to be a month of past lives coming through. There are many lessons that are being called to be remembered. There are certain elements of various past lives for you guys this month that want to be known and brought forward to your awareness. And the reason why I'm saying this is because not only do we have Petrified Wood, Past Life Embrace coming up, 2 out of the other 3 crystals work with Petrified Wood in assistance to helping you remember your past life. So there is a major theme of past life here coming through for January 2020. With with what's kind of coming up here right now for me on an overall theme for you guys is that as we are kind of, like I said, as we come into this year 2020 of truth, perfect vision, I believe too, many of you are going to experience your third eye really opening up and allowing some of these past lives to come forward for you. I'm actually going to give you all a trinity of crystals to help you understand or remember, see various past lives that you may have had through different regions around the world. Okay, so if there's a certain past life that you feel is starting to call to you, maybe it was from the Greek times, maybe it was from Atlantis, maybe it was from Lemuria, maybe somewhere in Africa, wherever it is. I'm going to give you a list of crystals to work with, because it's very clear through this reading that many of you are getting called to answer this. The petrified wood is a hall of records, and so it's interesting because my next video that I wanted to do for you guys was on the Akashic Records. So I'm finding this all very synchronistic, to be quite honest, that this is all coming through. And how you guys can enter your Akashic Records if you don't know how. I'm going to do a whole video on that next, either, if not this week, probably next week. So you're being called to enter your Akashic Records. You're being called to enter some sort of hall of records, okay, that you need to recall at this time. The reason why you're being asked to recall at this time is because the next card that came up was Garnet, manifestation of your purpose. And this is kind of coming up because there may have been, as we are coming into 2020, we're also coming into this Pluto-Saturn conjunction. You're being called to take stock of the choices that you've made and what you feel your path has been up until this point. Is something starting to fall away from that? Did a choice that you made in the past feel right at the time, but no longer feels right any longer? And there may be some level of attachment to that needs to be let go, which I'll get into with the next card, because that's what it brings up. So Garnet coming up is saying there is a huge surge within you that is being called to manifest your purpose, or manifest it on a deeper level, if you already have a good semblance of what that is for you at this time. And through this idea of manifestation of purpose, when you go back into your past lives, many times there are things that are coming up now. Okay, things are very cyclical. You will be able to understand certain things from past lives by looking at your life here and now, because it's going to be showing up in a way in your life that will relate to this past life. And if you're feeling blocked, if you're feeling like there's something holding you back, or there's a deeper understanding or deeper knowing that you need, or you're looking for, seeking, but you can't seem to grasp onto it, there may be something here that needs to be released to allow you to finally manifest this purpose. The next card that came up was Howlite, spiritual beginnings. And the reason this card loves to work with petrified wood in helping you understand past lives, because you are about to embark on a new path, a new spiritual beginning here. And this is also driven home in the next card as well. And so when we think about this idea of spiritual beginnings, remember, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're brand new on your spiritual path, but there's new things opening up for you, new things that need to be embraced, they may be new realizations, new visions, new abilities, whatever it is that is needed for you at this time. There is something that's trying to birth itself. Howlite is known very much to be like that birthing stone for you. And so when we think about petrified wood and we think about spiritual beginnings of Howlite, they work with you to pull a lot of the past into this present moment, so that your now can begin to manifest what it is your soul truly wants. So taking away the attachment and the past life experiences that have become a karmic cycle that you keep repeating, do you know what your true lesson is in this moment to learn, so that you can graduate and move on and begin this new cycle? Because with dioptase coming in, our final one, dioptase, the healing heart, I do want to say first that howlite is very much tied into dioptase here, in the sense of like a new beginning, because dioptase also talks about the healing heart is one of the most potent stones used in Atlantean times for healing the heart. So this is telling me that there's a new pathway opening up for you guys in January on either a new relationship or new love. And when we had Garnet up, Garnet is the gatekeeper of the 1111 pathway. And so to me, there is also a theme here of love, of divine partnership, twin flame occurring through January, where you're maybe able to sever the karmic past life cycles that hold you in a pattern of non-union, and allowing you to move forward in a energetic field that provides union. So letting go. So dioptase, the healing heart, is asking us, where was our heart broken in the past? And this means not just in this past life, in this current lifetime, but in the past. And that doesn't necessarily mean only in intimate relationships. It means like, how was your heart broken? Were you in a place, like for me, where I wasn't feeling safe? You know, that theme of not feeling safe has come up in multiple lives for me that I've looked into. Mayan and Egyptian times now is coming to the forefront for me to look into, to allow myself to heal that and allow it to come to the surface. The reason why dioptase is so beautiful at this time for January, what I'd love for you guys to all keep in mind, is the emotions will help you clear your energy field more than anything. So if you're not able to get the clear picture of your past life, you will likely be able to, at the very minimum, feel something. You may feel certain emotions coming forward. Allow those emotions to come to the surface and allow them to move through your body so that they can be cleared from your energy field. When those emotions get released and cleared from your energy field, everything else starts to take place. So remember, the physical body is always the final frontier. It's the last one. It's the slowest. It's the most dense, so it's the slowest to catch up. But as long as the energy is in motion through the heart, you will be able to clear that from you. Now, I want to give you guys this petrified wood. Where did it go here? The petrified wood chart for you guys to work with past lives. I know some of you are already feeling certain ones coming to the forefront, so you'll have already some guidance coming through on which ones to use. But if you want to activate and open your third eye to understanding your past lives, these crystal trainees are going to help for you. So first, you always have selenite on your crown chakra. You then put petrified wood over your heart chakra. And then these crystals are what you can use to place over your third eye when you want to open up your third eye to seeing into your past lives. So if you have a past life in Africa that you are tuning into, the crystal to use is clear quartz. South America and Atlantean times, over the third eye, ruby. Egyptian, lapis lazuli. Greek and Lemurian times use sapphire. The Essenes and the Middle Eastern time period use emerald over your third eye. American Indian and Tibetan use silver. Asian, Incan, and Mayan use gold. For Australia, use hematite. For New Zealand, use adventurine. And for the local universe, use moldavite. Okay, so those are the crystals that you want to be placing over your third eye to help awaken your awareness and abilities to tune into those past lives. Always use selenite on the crown and petrified wood on the heart. So the petrified wood, remember again, is a hall of records. It holds that hall of records for you. So what I'm just kind of getting for January is that it's all about releasing the past so that you can allow yourself to move forward in new ways. When we think about how like spiritual beginnings and dioptase new heart, I do get the sense that many of you guys are opening up new pathways of the heart. You're opening up new pathways for relationship perhaps with others, relationship with yourself. And there could be a very strong theme here of twin flame partnerships coming into union through the ability of you to go into your past lives, heal what needs to be healed, tie it into the lessons that you've got right now in this current lifetime, and then release it. Release the attachments and knowing that those were the lessons that you needed to go through in that time, and that now you're ending that, you're detaching from those cycles that you've now learned, you've been able to heal and clear from your energy field, and now move forward in a higher, into like a higher frequency, also a higher understanding of learning for yourself, and tuning into that. So that's my reading for January. It's kind of out there. It's a little, it's really out there, but I mean, both dioptase and howlite work with petrified wood in understanding the past lives. So there was a huge theme there coming through, and I just can't ignore it. So I hope that's really helpful for you. And then of course, stay tuned. I will do another video very, very soon on the Akashic Records about how I was able to open my Akashic Records without me even realizing I was doing it until I was actually doing it. And it may be helpful for you in stimulating something or awakening something, and it's a process that really isn't as hard as some of us may make it out to seem. And so I'm going to help you kind of break through that barrier in that video. All right, everyone, I love you so much. If you need a new meditation, I have that on my website. And you can check that out for download if you're interested. It's all about your truth and awakening to your truth or remembering your truth through the blue ray. The blue ray is, the color blue is the color of truth. And so if you are wanting to really start this 2020 year off on the most truthful foot for you, this meditation is designed to assist you in that. Also, don't forget to check out my podcast, Enlighten Up. Comes out every Thursday. And if you guys need any more information about me, it's all in the description below. You can head on over to my website, inflexibleme.com, and find out more information there. Guys, I love you so much. I hope your 2020 is blessed. And I look forward to all of this awakening that's coming forth, all of these light codes that are starting to activate. It's just a wonderful time, and I'm really excited. I love you guys so much.